Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Football with the run. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. He might want another play. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Just a short pass to the tight end. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game, something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. This defense has them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Gain of 4. Offense facing 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect the quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. Texas 7, Alabama Alabama, 0.
So first down here as they go back to work. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Alabama with a fresh set of downs to open the period. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. A first down for the offense. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. Pushed through behind his pad. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. There's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Williams. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll try it again. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the air, it's Simpson. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Into the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And they'll take over.
And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the owner.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
The Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. Still on his feet at the 45. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Quickly complete. Turning on the Jets. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
That play had 6 written all over it, but he drops it in the end zone. Bad break for the offense.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback back and force the incompletion.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Fair catch called for and made. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Showing the arm strength to the left. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. And he get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Comes from the 35-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been...
Makes the catch down the right side. Finds some room. Touchdown, Texas! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the